In this episode, give yourself a hand. Probably making $300 to $3,000 today with just your hands.
And on the flip side, what do you do when you look over to the side of the road and see your hubcap? And if you still think that Wisconsin is connected to Canada, I'm here to tell you, you're wrong. Mike, hit the music.
To the podcast your therapist told you not to listen or watch to, the Funny Business Podcast. My name is Mike Gambita. Alongside with me is my best friend, my roommate for life, Mr. Matt Summers. Matt, how are you? How are things?
What did we deserve to get that title?
You know, Matt, there are many times during this podcast where either one of us either shakes our head either for a really bad dad joke or something that just slipped or something that came out, you know. We're going to have some very serious business today, Matt. So, yeah, that's how the podcast that your therapist told you not to watch or listen to.
We are a very serious podcast, as is the name Funny Business Podcast.
Heck yeah. Half funny. It's an oxymoron. Did you ever think of that?
No, I'd never thought of that before, ever. You're telling me now for the first time.
291 episodes later, we're ready to rock and roll. So
we're getting so close to 300.
That's going to be fun.
We got 9 weeks to prepare something.
I had like something in mind if I was the one who was going to lead the pod, like if I was going to start off, but I believe it is you. If I can think that far ahead into the future.
So, all right, so we have 9 weeks. So 1, 2, me, 3, 4, you, 5, 6, me, 7, 8, you. Yeah, so it's me.
It's you.
Yeah.
Maybe it's you. You're the one that I
want.
The one I need. So Matt has plenty of time to prepare. What do you think?
So much time.
Are we going to make it to 9 weeks?
Why wouldn't we? You have something you have to tell me?
I don't know. I'm expecting everyone to listen to the rest of this episode.
Yeah. Now I see why our therapists are not recommending podcasts.
Well, Matt, if we have to quit, I think we're doing the wrong job as a podcaster. I don't know about you, but there is many opportunities out there in the world of corporate America, also the unique corporate America. Matt, what's been the weirdest job or weirdest thing that you've encountered as of late?
Like personally encountered, or I've just like seen on the internet?
I could see on the internet, personally encountered. Personally, it's bonus points if it's personally encountered.
That's a great question. My first thing that comes to mind is, and I love watching these videos online. Shout out Nate the Hoof Guy, but the person that takes care of the hooves of like cows. It's great content.
Get old scraperoo and the horseshoe on, even though it's a cow shoe.
Yeah, you got to watch out for the white line defects. You got to watch out for when he puts the salicylic acid on there. If there's any leisures, it's so soothing watching.
So Matt, I'm going to tell you a story as reported by the New York Post by Emily Phillips. I'm going to give you a little job description here, and I want you to tell me if you are interested or not, but I'm going to go bullet point by bullet point. Okay. Imagine you're living in New York City. You are earning $300 to $3,000 per day.
Okay.
Anything like shrink down to like what this profession may be yet?
Well, 300 to 3,000 a day is very broad. So no, not really. Maybe my first guess is going to be like a dirty water dog salesman.
Okay. All right. Let me shrink the field a little bit more. If you are doing this job, you are probably giving up things like cycling and boxing to avoid injury.
All right. So you don't want any arm injuries. You don't want any knee injuries. So you're not really moving. So a mannequin.
Okay. We're getting there.
Okay.
Oddly enough.
Yeah.
For something like your favorite, doing the dishes, because I remember how much you love doing the dishes.
I love it so much.
You always wear gloves when doing the dishes or even working out. All
right, so we're getting close with mannequin, but always wearing gloves. So is it like a morgue?
A morgue?
Someone working in a morgue?
What?
I don't know.
Okay, maybe this last one will be a giveaway. You are getting manicures before every shoot.
I got a model.
More specific?
Hand model.
Correct!
Nice.
So Avisha Tawani, 35 years old, is a professional hand model in New York City, and as mentioned, $300 to $3,000 per day. She started in 2020 after helping a family member with a jewelry shoot and got signed within 2 weeks. And she previously worked as a freelance stylist and still does alongside modeling. Hand modeling. That is it, Matt.
They stole this from Friends, the show.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she's modeled for things like Dior, Chanel, the Starbucks, the Starbucks, the Coca-Cola, Absolute Vodka, and Kylie Cosmetics. Tell me what you think, like what a typical day, like what's your routine? Like where what's the jobs range to?
Yeah.
Like how many per hour?
Oh, the duties as assigned, you mean?
How many opportunities? So like let's just say the Dior, Chanel, Starbucks, Coca-Cola. Like how many jobs are within the hour on set?
I'd probably a decent amount. I'd probably say like I almost said two numbers that shouldn't be together anymore. I'm gonna go like 7 or 8.
Okay. You're close. You're in the middle. It ranges between 2 to 12 hours on set.
Wow, 12-hour days.
12-hour days. And the earliest booking is at 7 a.m. the same day. So you may wake up at 6 and it's like all of a sudden, hey, I need you to take a picture of the new Starbucks cup.
Not a lot of time to get your hands prepared for that.
No, somebody needs a hand for their hands.
Yeah.
And Matt, with many of these occasions, there's a lot of pressure to this job. I don't know if you've like taken into thought of like the pressure of this job, but brands often have only 1 or 2 product samples, so models can't make mistakes. It is more than just holding things. They must make the product look appealing and show branding clearly.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense because like when especially if you have like nails or something, like you can't really be blocking like the Coca-Cola logo or any other logo for that matter of fact.
One of the examples listed in this article is that she once held a dove for a Chanel Valentine's Day campaign.
Oh, that's pretty unique.
What'd you do today? I held a dove for work.
Dove. This is pretty unique. I never really thought this would be a profession.
So Matt, of course, here's the big question. Would you ever give up hobbies like biking or boxing if it meant protecting your livelihood?
Yes, if I'm making money from it. I think that's a big thing. Like if I can make a living off of being a hand model, I would. Listen, let me be the first. I will never box or ride a bike again in my life if that means I can be a hand model for the rest of my life. That's a guaranteed fact.
I think Matt will just cause personal injury if he even tried to bike.
I probably would. Yep. Guaranteed.
I feel like this is one of the few jobs that but has been at least made familiar to me that like people have to like protect certain parts of their body in order for them to do their job in the best way possible.
How do you think like porn stars feel? Well, he just got demonetized because I said the P word, but
the P word.
Corn stars.
Corn. Yep. Corn.
Yeah. How do you think corn stars feel?
I mean, they're protecting other things.
I would hope.
Me too.
I think that's a law.
We should get one of them on the podcast. Oh, episode 300.
Do you want to get a corn star on the podcast? Let me do
Our
me.
Parents would be so proud of us.
Yeah, do me a content favor. Go grab your wife and just repeat what you said to me. But we need her reaction on the show.
It's she's still in her scrubs. I'm not going to bring her in here.
Okay, good.
Do you want me to yell for her?
No.
Okay.
That was more a joke.
Okay.
No, I don't think I want a corn star. All right, Mike, name your top 3 corn stars you'd like to have on the podcast. This is bad. It's another late night podcast, folks.
Yeah.
And I was fumbling my words all day today. So I also, another question back to the hand modeling. We're done with the other topic. How many times do you think they wash their hands a day?
Oh, I think there's a lot of moisture. There's a lot of like
a lot of lotion.
There's a lot of like hand lotion, like getting those, the.
Do you ever put too much hand lotion on and then your like hands feel like too slimy, but then like you have nowhere to wipe them off?
So this always happens, not always, but this sometimes happen when Ben and I are going to bed, is that she'll put on lotion and then like she'll have too much and she'll like, here, and like we'll take my hands and like slip it through.
April does that sometimes too. But you got to think they can't wash their hands like too often because then if it gets like red and irritated, then you can't do your job.
Right. I know. Like I have a hangnail already on my pointer finger. And like, of course, nobody wants to see that at like a hand modeling job.
Nope.
So I'm already out of the question. And of course, my fingernails are always the absolute worst. So
I still have a bad habit of biting my fingernails. And it's not good.
No.
Don't recommend it. If you had to be a hand model for one item or brand, what are you doing?
Okay, this is totally out of left field. Are you ready?
I thought you were going to go with something, but maybe
Apple?
I don't now. No.
Well, what do you think I was going for?
I thought you were going to say Nutrail.
Nutrail. No, you got to pour the beer, man. I don't know what made me think of it. Anything that's like woven, like a JBL Bluetooth speaker.
Okay,
it feels so comfortable in the hands.
I think I would have to go with like a PlayStation controller.
Okay.
But now that I'm thinking of it, you can't really like take good photos with like the nails in the while holding a controller. It had to kind of be the backside, but you can make it work.
How about fruit?
Fruit's a good one. Yeah, not a banana, but
or an eggplant.
No, or an eggplant. Yeah, I don't know what else would be a good one. Oh, like baseball or like baseball glove, like a sport would be kind of cool. Tools is a good one. Yeah, that's a really good one.
Yeah.
I don't know how many close-ups you get of the tools, but I like it.
They're manly, man.
Yep. That's a great one.
Silverware, too.
That's good. Driving. Like a steering wheel.
Oh. Feel the leather.
Yep.
Or the
like
leather.
If there's new, like fancy, like a gadget in the inside of the car or like feature that they want to show.
Can we talk about like America's #1 top hand model?
I don't think we did.
Yeah. Well, can we?
Yeah.
Vanna White.
That's a great point. Yeah. Yeah. What a legend.
Right? And she still looks like the same way she does when she first started Wheel of Fortune.
The exact same.
Oh, shit. We're getting so old.
Now, do you think she knows the puzzles or do you think she has like someone... I know it like pops up, but do you think she's sitting there like, this idiot doesn't know this puzzle?
I will say based on her body language, the way that she taps the letters up on the board.
Yeah.
I don't think she does.
I don't know though, because sometimes like the way she walks, like she'll walk with a pace when she knows it's one letter. But if this person buys like 5 E's, she's booking it across there. And she never like misses one or never doesn't see one.
Oh man.
What?
Oh, I didn't. Okay. So this AI overview. Yes. Vanna White knows the puzzle solution before it's revealed. She has made mistakes in the past when the puzzle board was manual. Since 1997, the board has been computerized. She no longer has to physically turn the letters, which has prevented her from making a similar error.
97, it's been computerized?
1997.
Wow. Good for them. Good for you, Wheel of Fortune.
Wheel of Fortune!
I would do great on Wheel of Fortune.
I'd like to solve the puzzle. But Vanna White, she probably has like soft hands.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Two grown men talking about Vanna White's hands.
I wonder how much hand models. We're going to steer away from Vanna White now. I wonder how much they pay for like pedicures. Like they got to go to like the top of the line places.
What's a typical pedicure cost?
Oh, I can tell you.
Actually, wait.
Typical pedicure is about like $50, $60.
Pedicure or manicure?
Manicure.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right. April always wants me to go with her to get a pedicure for me. I have not done that yet.
Standard manicure costs between $15 and $50.
Yeah.
I was tempted to get a manicure for my wedding.
Really?
Yes.
What was your thought process on that? Walk me through it.
Like close-up photos of like with the ring and like you don't want to see these like awful fingernails.
That's something to consider. Definitely.
It was a thought.
Food for thought.
And the wise words of my former government high school teacher, so history teacher, don't knock it till you try it because he does manicures and pedicures.
Yeah. Good. Good for him.
Yeah. So, Matt, good opportunity for anybody who has wonderful hands. You may be able to make $300 to $3,000 per day, just like Avisha.
But good for them.
Good for them.
Yep.
Better than OnlyFans.
It depends who you ask.
Okay. Matt's going to name his 3 favorite OnlyFans.
Nope, not going to do that. What I am going to do is
Oh.
name this week's person of the week.
It's an OnlyFans star. I know it is.
No, actually, it's not even a legit person. This is a group of people. Let me pull up the news story that I had.
Is it the K-pop Demon Hunters?
It is not. No, I don't understand. I don't understand.
I don't either.
I don't get it. We're too old for that. This week's person of the week are scientists.
Science!
Scientists are the
Hell
person of the week. This is kind of a story that supposedly broke like 2 years ago. It's kind of just now circulating the internet, and everyone's like, why are we just learning about this? Mike, did you know that scientists a couple of years ago found we have an 8th continent?
Are you sure these are scientists that are discovering it, or are they geologists?
No, the internet is telling me scientists. Screw you. It is called
biology.
It's called Zealandia. I still have to do
Zealandia.
podcast close for the week. That's going to be one. Zealandia, Zealandia, nicknamed the Hidden Continent, and it is Earth's submerged 8th continent with 94% of the body of land underwater. It is 1 to 2 kilometers below the surface. It is larger than the Arabian Peninsula and Indian subcontinent, and they have suspected its existence for 375 years, but it remained undiscovered due to its depth. There we go.
Are you moving there?
No. Let me be the first person to announce I will not be moving to Zealandia, and history classes are going to get some new books in the next couple of years.
These poor kids. Actually, no, these poor teachers. I'll put it that way.
Poor teachers. The kids, they're not going to pay attention.
About Zealandia.
Why isn't it called 6-7 Landia?
Jeez.
This idiots. With that, we're going to slide on into the second half of the show with some down in the dumps. Mike, I'm going to let you go first.
Okay. My first one. Matt recalled last week that I was having a little bit of an issue with my car. Not really an issue. I shouldn't say that. A cosmetic issue with my car.
Right.
The cosmetic issue was that my hubcap was missing in my back rear driver's side rear tire. Came home, I turned around, saw that ugly thing show up. I was like, oh, where'd it go? I can't find. I literally walked around the car to see if it was just somehow dropped. Haha, funny. For a good week, a good couple days, I was driving without it. And I thought to myself, I was like, okay, I gotta search it up, gotta go on Amazon. Luckily, I found out what size it was, and I ordered it on Amazon. It was getting shipped, and I'm driving home the one day, and I'm getting, I'll say, a fourth of the way through my commute, and I somehow look to my right, and all of a sudden, in front of the business, there's a hubcap that's sitting in front of the business.
What?
It was my hubcap.
No way.
It was my
hubcap.
It
was not.
Yes, it was.
How did that happen?
I don't know. I was like, why? How? Thank you. If you listen to this podcast, thanks for putting the hubcap. They kind of propped it up against one of the pots that they had in the front of their business, just in case somehow. And it's a short little business, it's a small business. So if I'm not looking there at the right time, I would miss it every time. But for some reason, I was looking to the right, and all of a sudden I saw the hubcap. I'm like, you gotta be shitting me. So I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, oh, if this fits, I'm going to be able to, I have to cancel the order. And so it turns out I was trying to pop it on. It wasn't staying on compared to the others. The others were pretty tight. And I was like, okay, maybe I'll do this. And it was 5:15. And you all know how daylight savings time is to everybody. And it's dark. And I'm like, I'm going to try to put hubcap on when it's dark. Come to find out, which is part of the down in the dumps, it was truly broken. It has little, I almost said switches, almost have little clips.
Yeah, hooks.
3 of them are broken. You saw, they were just ripped off. Ultimately, I had to get the hubcap, the new hubcap. More of the down the dumps, I got it on. It works. It doesn't even look anything different compared to the other hubcaps. But holy shit, those things are a pain in the ass to put on. Yeah,
it sounds it. That's just crazy luck that you just found your hubcap.
I know. And my commute involves a mountain, a lot of forest, a lot of ditches, and it somehow ended up in front of a small business's kind of front lawn area.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Other than the fact that
Yeah, the hubcap wasn't that expensive. I mean, I again, it looks like it was from the car brand that I drive, and
that's good.
Yeah.
That's all I can hope for. You can say the rest of yours.
Ah, shit. Okay, here we go. I'm down the dumps because I don't even remember how this segment works. I feel like these are too good news, but then they turn out to be down to the dumps. Jenna ran her first marathon this past weekend.
Yep.
Finished. Was awesome. Such a cool experience. I would not.
Good for her.
Or I cannot. So there is like opportunity to see like them like running. So it's like mile marker 2, mile marker 6, 10, 18, 20. And I was like going to like everyone and like obviously like supporting my wife. But I think where more of my down in the dumps came from is like there are people that like travel to do these marathons. And like I think the marathon spectator culture is pretty cool where like everybody genuinely is cheering on for everybody who's running the marathon.
Mm-hmm.
But I think more of my down in the dumps is like people running marathons without like their supporters. Like they're just running. How is that fun? Like how is that fun if you're just running from point A to point B without knowing nobody is going to be there for you?
Yeah. At that point they're just running for fun, and who does that?
Why would you do that?
Yeah, no, I God bless people that people like Jenna that love running marathons. I also have asthma. I probably can't physically.
I just can't.
No, it's a skill that if you have, it's awesome.
But no, it was a really cool opportunity. I was like, what's next? Because she's done 2 halves and she's done a full marathon. I was like, what's next? New York City? And she's like, no.
So what did you guys do the rest of the day? Did she just like sleep?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We vegetated. That was
nice.
We finished up our Netflix show. Nobody Wants This. So it's a good day. We had one hell of a sandwich. The portion, or shall I say, the sandwich size was absolutely huge. I didn't eat dinner that night because it was so huge.
Nice.
It was great.
Local place?
Local place.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. That's all I got.
Oh, okay. I have a few. So the first one is doctors and how much of a pain it is that they're impossible to get a hold of or hear back from. I was trying to get a new medication that I started. It's pretty expensive. I was trying to get like savings card. I was supposed to have like a nurse through this company. She has not tried to give me a call back in like a month and a half. So I went through my emails and I just signed up for it myself.
I just did it myself.
And then was trying to make an appointment for this week, and I went on the app because they always say, oh, it's nice and easy to schedule on the app. The next available appointment was Christmas Eve.
Oh.
And I needed something this week. I was like, what's the point of this? So then I call on the phone, which is what they really don't want you to do, and I got one scheduled for Friday. So how does that make sense? It's insane.
It's called opportunities.
Yes. Another down the dumps. I had a nice, funny, hilarious callback to a famous podcast clip that we put out there, and I fell for it again. And when I say fell for it, I was stupid again.
Okay.
So this past weekend on Saturday, I was absolutely exhausted. We helped April's mom do a bunch of outside work at her house. So I could not walk. I couldn't speak. April was like, are you okay? Like we got back in the car to drive home. I was like, I'm so tired. I can't speak. I apologize. Got back, made dinner, sat on the couch, went to turn on a game. I turned on the Washington at Wisconsin game. You understand where I'm going with this? So April and I were just chatting, and it was like torrential downpour rain. And I was like, that's crazy. Thank God it's not snow. April was like, well, is Wisconsin more like middle of the state or more north? And I was like, well, no, it's the northern state. It's attached to Canada. And I stood there for a second. I was like, wait, no, it's not. It's not. Yeah, it is. No, it's not attached to Canada. There's Minnesota is above Wisconsin. And I was like, no, wait, it's Michigan that's above Wisconsin.
And then come to find out, it's Vermont that's closest.
Vermont is Canada. Yeah. So that was hilarious. I was just cracking up to myself. I clearly have not learned a thing.
That's quite the lore. That goes way. That's not like that's not like a month ago. Like that is almost 6 years ago.
That might be the first clip we ever put out. That's one of.
The one that comes to mind the most is when I roasted you that you went to prom. That's
Yeah.
probably the one that I think of the most.
I think our most popular reel is the raw dog in a fry.
Of course it is.
But yeah, that's an oldie. And I clearly have not learned my lesson.
Wisconsin, final answer.
My final down in the dumps, actually, it's happened right now. Did you not notice I got new glasses?
I can't tell from the pixelated frame that
I got new glasses.
Did you really?
Yeah.
What's so down about it?
No, you didn't notice. That was down in the dumps. No, I actually love my glasses. So these are Kirby glasses. So what that means is there's actually like a clip so these frames are magnetic in the front.
Oh.
And it's clip-on sunglasses. And then they clip off. Yes.
You're going full dad mode on this.
So these are a lot more stylish looking glasses. This is like the first pair I've actually put on my face. I was like, wow, I actually like these. I don't like.
I'm ugly and I'm proud.
I don't like prescription sunglasses, or I should say, I don't like the ones that I have, and I don't want to pay for new ones. So these glasses were the best looking ones that I found, and then the actual clips on them, they're only like $25. That's not too bad. Yeah, I know, it was reasonable.
I used obviously now because it is getting darker in the afternoon quicker. I've had to resort to wearing my glasses more while driving. I said to myself, I said to Jenna more importantly, I should probably get these updated.
My old ones were so bad, like I would clean them and it would look like they were streaked still, but they were like perfect. Yeah, it was. I was driving yesterday to pick them up and I had my glasses on and I was like, I don't know how I lived with these for the last like 6 months. It was terrible. But yeah, that's all I got.
Wow. They do look nice, Matt.
Thank you.
Now that I'm spending a lot of time equally on each side of your face.
Yes.
And in the middle.
Give a nice close up.
Oh, look at that. Beautiful. I must like each part of your glasses equally. And what all of our listeners and viewers should do is equally go to beacons.ai/funnybusinesspod to make sure that they are following all of our social media, as well as subscribing or liking or favoriting or whatever that thing is that you need to do to stay in touch with us via the podcast. That is the way to go. beacons.ai/funnybusinesspod. Mr. Matthew.
Yes.
What is your advice for the good people, the coworkers of the funny business world?
Don't get mad at me. Can you not get mad at me when I say this?
Depends on what it is.
Are we in the trust tree?
The trust treaty?
Yeah, it's trust tree.
Oh, there's a tree.
Are we in the trust tree?
This is involving the holidays because it's a tree, isn't it?
It's actually, you know what? It is involving the holidays, not tree related. Find something new to do this holiday season. That's what I'm going to say. Plan it out. No, I'm not saying the old is fine, but like go see like a new light show or go see, just find something different. There's a lot of new stuff. Go travel, drive an hour, go see a new place. Like if you've never walked through the old city, Search for the Bee by us around Christmas time.
Yes, Matt,
it's lovely. It's lovely.
With a bee.
With a bee.
Bitch.
Yeah. That's my advice.
Oh, man. You know, Matt, I was at the Starbucks actually today.
Nice.
They are very in line with your celebration of the holiday season.
Yep.
And I walk in and Tony Bennett was singing Christmas time is here. And I was just like, yep, I got my holiday cup too. I was like,
yep, Dunkin's got their holiday cups. We're going to blink and it's going to be here. It's crazy.
We're already trying to plan for the honeymoon. And then all of a sudden when we come back, we're going to try to do something holiday related. I was like, I want to come back from a tropical island and we're going to try to do something holiday related.
Yeah, that is kind of wild. You guys are going to come back and it's going to be like, bam, December.
Yep.
Or wham. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart.
Wow.
There it is.
Yeah. The very next day, take it away.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to take it away. That concludes this. And until the next time, we'll see you all in the next episode.
Stay safe, everyone.